So I got to see quite a few films today, or yesterday, I should say, and one of those films I had gotten to see is the new film Relay. And if you don't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now, I will say I had the pleasure of seeing Relay, but it felt more like it was the opportunity and not really a pleasure. This film kind of had mixed marketing, I feel like. It wasn't something that was really forced out. I saw a couple trailers for it. Not a lot of screenings for it. Kind of seemed like it was going to come and go. So I kind of did have to work a little bit to see this movie, kind of work into my lineup. Because there was a lot of films this week. I did miss last week. I didn't really get a chance to get a movies last week to the theater. So I think I might have went once last week. I didn't get a chance to go, have a full day. So kind of a couple films that rolled over from last week, and Relay was one of those films, I think. Or that one came out this week. Honestly, I don't even know when it came out. I know it came out within the last week or two, though. Because again, nobody's really talking about it and didn't get a lot of marketing for it. And I can kind of see why. I was excited to see this movie a little bit excited because, I saw the trailers, they're kind of fun. I wasn't expecting this movie to be great or anything spectacular. However, I was thinking it was going to be a fun, kind of movie. And the fact that Sam Worthington is in this movie should have been a red flag that this movie was not going to be great. Now, I don't say that because Sam Worthington is a bad actor or I dislike him as an actor. I just feel like anytime he plays in a thriller, it's garbage. Now, I'm not saying I have this long list of films that he's played in that, I can definitely say, okay, this is why. First thing that comes to my mind that he was like, and this he only has a cameo in this film. He's just like the Jason Bateman in Carry On, okay? The Netflix film that was actually really good. He was like the Jason Bateman character. So again, he did not, but again, on Carry On, Jason Bateman really carried that movie. Like, hands down, Jason Bateman's performance carried that film. Now, if we had somebody else in the Sam Worthington role, could they have carried this film? Maybe. Just maybe. I'm going to say just maybe. Because again, Sam Worthington, I'm not going to make the whole review about him. But, okay, Man on a Ledge. That movie was god-awful. I was so excited to see that film when it came out back in like 2012, 2013. And I remember seeing it on Friday, opening day, and I was so pissed off because of how bad that movie was. I absolutely hated that movie. And I still remember, like, I've only ever seen it once, and that was one time too many because, damn, that movie sucked. And again, I just feel like, again, it's not even Sam Worthington being bad as an actor. I mean, he played in Avatar, one of the highest grossing films of all time. Like, he does have some good acting chops. I just feel like in thrillers, it's not his forte. Like, he doesn't play that role very well. But again, we have a couple other characters in this film that, you would think would pick up the slack. And none of the performances really are bad in this movie. However, there are none of them that really stand out and really carry the film. We have other cast members like Lily James, who again, I really like her as an actress. Was she bad in this movie? No, but did she carry the film and could have been better? I'm not saying she phoned it in, but I'm saying her performance could not carry this film. Like, again, I mean, she played in films like Cinderella, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, Baby Driver. Like, I liked her in all these other films. I just feel like this film, it wasn't even really her bad performance. It's just, I think it was the script. It was just a really piss poor written script, and it just didn't really give us, it was a mixture of the script and direction, because I feel like it doesn't really have anything to really push the film forward. And again, she just could not carry this film on her shoulders. And it wasn't her that she had a bad performance. And again, we have other actors and actresses in this film that I generally really like and are fans of. Again, Willia Fitzgerald. I absolutely adore her as an actress. I loved her in Scream, the TV series. Absolutely love her in Reacher as Roscoe in season 1. And everything she's in, I've ever seen her in, absolutely adored her. But again, in this film, she wasn't bad in this movie at all. I actually really liked her character in this film. But again, she didn't have much dialogue at all. She was just kind of a strong silent type, like kind of like a badass working alongside the I don't want to call them goons, but like kind of like on the side of, like, she was on like the side of them trying to track them. Like antagonist, if you will. Like, she was part of like the antagonist, special group that was trying to, infiltrate this whistleblower. But again, she didn't have much dialogue. She just was kind of playing like a silent badass type, and it worked. I think a part of the reason why it worked so well is because she didn't have any dialogue. And again, nothing against her. It's just the dialogue. Nothing really felt. I don't know. It was missing something. And I generally love some really cheap, cheesy thrillers that aren't really great, but they're kind of fun to watch. Like, they're not good thrillers, but they're like second tier B movie thrillers, and they're just kind of fun to watch, and they're not really great, but they're enjoyable. This one at no point wasn't going to be a great thriller, but it also wasn't as enjoyable as I thought it was going to be. Honestly, it was predictable as hell. Like, I knew it was going to happen. And I don't say, I knew it was going to happen. No. Like, thrillers aren't supposed to be a format. Like, you can miss the first 20 minutes of this movie and still figure out what's going to happen almost instantly, because, again, it just wasn't written that well. It was very predictable. A lot of the scenes and scenarios just didn't really add up, and they felt really like they were supposed to be hooks, and they just didn't really hook. Like, it would have made more fun being an action movie, not taking itself so seriously. It might have worked out better. This one definitely fell short, and I can't say I'm surprised. Not really, anyway. You know what? I'll take that back. I can't say it's not a surprise, although it is kind of not really a surprise based upon the trailers. From the script was written by Justin something and Pazzer or something. This is his first like actual script. I think he had done some script doctoring. It looks like one like Expendables 3, which again is nothing at all like this film. Again, this was an action film. I think it would have worked out better. It is directed by David Mackenzie, who he's been in the game for a while. He's been directing films since like the 90s. Nothing really spectacular. I haven't seen a lot of his films, but just looking at his IMDb account and his Metacritic score and user reviews, most of his he gets an average of like 6 stars on IMDb on most of his films. However, one of his more recent films, Hell or High Water, was not only a great film, because I actually remember seeing that in theaters and absolutely loved it. It was critically acclaimed, and also audience also loved it, which makes me come to see that he is got some skill as a director. Like, he could definitely be a great director if he just could find better scripts. And a lot of the films he directs, like this film, again, it's not even that he did a piss poor job at directing the film. I think it was just the script. And it's just a really weak script. He definitely has a vision. It's just a matter of budget and scripts. I feel like he's just one of those directors who never really got his chance to make a great film. But definitely has the tools to make a great film. Just hasn't had the opportunity to really flourish yet. But I'm kind of excited to see what he does next. Every director has some slums in their career. This one, I wouldn't even call it a slum, because overall, I would say this is a fun-ish movie. Not as fun as I would hope it would be, but I'd give it a solid, video on demand rental, or streaming. I'm gonna say streaming. Don't pay to watch this movie because you're gonna be disappointed. But when it comes on Netflix or Amazon Prime or wherever free streaming service it comes on, definitely go ahead and stream it, and you'll enjoy it. Put it on a Friday night. It'll be a fun streaming movie, but nothing I would actually go and pay to see, just because it doesn't really hit that mark. With that being said, have you saw the film? Are you planning on seeing it? Comment below. Let me know.